Hey guys, Sabrina here. Today I just wanted to speak a little bit about standing up for yourself. Now I know that I've always had an issue with doing that. I'm sorry, I had to move my laptop there. I've always had an issue with standing up for myself in certain situations. I'm not a fan of conflict at all. I would rather just have it be over, have it be simple, instead of getting into conflict with people about anything. Um, so yesterday I actually did something very brave for myself. As you all know, I had a recent breakup, and I had been, asking for some things of mine that were still at her place and things like that, and I never received any kind of, messages back, any confirmation that I was going to get my things or anything like that. So after school, I went ahead and just went over there, and she happened to be there on the porch, hanging out on her laptop or whatever. And, I walked up and I was like, did you not get my message? Just, not really initiating any type of confrontation, but it's like, don't ignore me. Don't act like, you didn't receive my message when it clearly said delivered. But anyway, so basically I went over and I got my things, and I had some concerns about some things that were posted about me on Facebook, and I made my voice heard about how I felt about those things that were said by a friend of hers, that I thought was also a friend of mine, but obviously is not and will not be. But yeah, I mean, I basically stood up for myself, and I'm not gonna let anybody walk all over me or treat me any kind of way because of a situation that obviously clearly didn't need to happen. But anyway, so, just going through that situation yesterday, I felt like today would be a good day to, talk a little bit about it and reflect on it and things like that. And also to help you guys out there that may, be dealing with that same issue of being non-confrontational and, letting people really do or say whatever they want to say because you feel like, it's okay when it's not really okay. But anyway, so I just wanted to go over a few little tips here about standing up for yourself and try and make it a little bit easier. It's really not that difficult once you just do it. You just have to do it, really. But first thing, you really need to just want to change. You want to, portray yourself as a leader, as someone that's a strong individual that's not going to let people just do or say whatever they want to say, because a lot of people frankly do that, because they can tell who is a strong individual and who's not. And I know that I'm a strong individual personally, but people that don't like to get into fights and things like that, I mean, it doesn't make you a weak person. It just makes you a smart person, obviously. But yeah, you have to want to make a change. You have to want to portray yourself as a strong individual. And you also have to believe in yourself, even if, you have to fake it until you make it, like they say. Just do that. Because the only person that's going to be there for you, when you're going through a situation is really yourself. I mean, yeah, your friends and family are going to be there, but you're going to be the one that's dealing with that situation. So you have to believe in yourself and stand up for yourself and don't take, anything from anybody. You also have to change your attitude. A lot of the things that I'm going to speak about in, my upcoming videos and things like that is always going to be about mindset. It's always going to be about, changing the way that you think to, improve your future, improve your outcomes with anything that you're dealing with, life and work and things like that are all going to be mindset driven. If you think you're not going to, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right, basically. That old quote there. But yeah, I mean, just change your mindset, believe in yourself, want to make a change. Also, trust your instincts, about other people. I've always been very good at reading people, just vibes and auras and things like that. I've always been very good at that ever since I was a kid. So you really just have to trust your instincts. If you feel like something is not going to work out, just trust that and go with it. It may take months, it may take years to reveal itself, but I mean, always trust your gut. You're going to be the one that knows the best. Also, defend yourself whenever you're verbally attacked by somebody. Like I said in the beginning, don't just let anybody do whatever or say whatever they want to say about you because they're upset about a certain situation that has nothing to do with them or has everything to do with them. Still, it's not anybody's place to speak down on someone or to verbally attack them, and for you to just take it. Just go ahead and, you know, speak your mind. Let your thoughts be heard about a situation. And always turn the negatives into positives as well. Obviously, a couple months ago, I was going through a very hard time, and I could not see the positives out of it at all. But now, almost 2 months later, you know, my life has improved drastically, like drastically. And I can honestly say that, you know, that breakup was probably the best thing that's happened to me, you know, in a while. Because I got more in touch with myself. I got back with my family. You know, I've connected with friends. I've made new friends in the last, you know, month or so. And, you know, I'm living my life for myself right now. And I feel like everything has a silver lining. Everything has a positive to it, and everything that you go through, there's a lesson that you need to learn from it. And I believe that, you know, I've definitely learned whatever lesson was necessary for me to learn from that relationship. And, you know, by doing that, I've realized that I'm stronger than I even thought I was. And, you know, that's empowering in itself. And the last tip that I have for you guys is just to don't give up. It's obviously going to take a lot of work to reach a point where you feel, you know, confident enough, you feel strong enough, you feel brave enough to stand up for yourself, you know, in any situation. But just like everything else, it takes time and it takes work, and you have to work on that day in and day out. So don't give up, believe in yourself, and make a change. That's really all that I had to say today about standing up for yourself. Just go ahead and give it a shot. You know, what can you lose? You know, all you're going to do is just make yourself a better person in the long run. So, that's all I have for today. Look out for a blog post. I'm going to post a link to my blog down below so you can go ahead and join it. I have an RSS feed set up for that. I'll also put a link to my Facebook page so you can join me on there as well. And it's all going to be about inspiration and mindset and things like that. So, everyone have a good day. I'm sorry this video was so long. I didn't expect it to be. But have a good day. Bye.